Greetings, true believers. It's your old pal Spider-Man. Good morning, cadre. Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. As you can see, we're all done up for the 4th. I've got my red, white, and blue Liberty spikes. Kind of done up with a little bit of a flag motif there. I got my Captain America shirt on. So we're ready to go. Yesterday, I had some we did some fireworks. I didn't do them. We had them on base. They did a performance at the Air Force Base. So we got to see some fireworks yesterday. So we are going to get going on my red, white, and blue Independence Day shave. So I am using St. Charles Shave Fairway, made in the USA, and got the flag on it, so that's why I'm using this. My absolute favorite scent, and sadly out of business, so can't get any more of it. But it is one of my favorites, so I'm going to be using it today. And I'll be using my blue lapis lazuli Paladin Buck Rogers brush. Like I said, they had a performance on base, so we got to go see fireworks yesterday. So I'm not sure if we're gonna go see fireworks today. Got some other plans for today. I need to do a lot more loading. I need to get some water in here. So we're gonna go to the city. We're gonna get some barbecue to eat. We're gonna go watch the new Spider-Man movie. And if the weather is good and it's not too hot later, we may go to an amusement park also. There's being a stubborn this morning. Don't know why. There we go, coming together now. I just had a realization this morning that with St. Charles Shave out of business, there was a kind of, I don't know if it was their signature scent. I know it was one of Sue's favorite scents, and I got a cologne sample and the soap and loved it, and fully intended on getting some aftershave and some more full-size colognes of it eventually, and never did, and that's New Spice. And now I'm afraid that I'm never gonna get it. For my razor today, I'll be using my old type, Gillette old type. This is, you probably are not gonna be able to see it, but on the bottom here, it does say property U.S. Army. So this would have been an issue razor that the military contracted Gillette to make for them, and they issued it out to their troops. So to me, there's no more an American razor than one that was made to give to the troops. this is St. Charles Shave Soaps has always created a different type of lather. And to get it where I want it, it ends up being really, really wet, really gel-like, and tends to drip as I'm collecting the lather on the razor, so kind of unusual, but that's the way it is. See? So, curious what y'all are doing for the 4th. Have you started your festivities already? Have you did anything yesterday? You going out of town, doing anything? I got today off of work, and but I gotta go back to work tomorrow, so hopefully not staying up super late today, but I'm sure that'll happen. And then I don't know what I'm doing this weekend, if we're gonna continue some of the festivities and celebrations or get some work done, I'm not sure. You don't have to get this lather that's so wet, but I like to bump the slickness up a bit, so I do have it pretty wet. So, 4th of July, really just a good time to reflect on what it means to be an American. We're living in a free country, and set aside some of the differences that we have politically. I'm not a political person myself. I don't get into that nonsense. I don't care. But sometimes when I see different sides squabbling and blaming each other, just makes me sad. That's not what we're about. Like, you know, you can agree or disagree with the president on who we have, on what they do, but can't do anything about it. You voted. Whatever happens, happens. And once somebody gets elected, once somebody gets in office, just go with it, man. Let them do their thing. And if they do a good job, maybe they get reelected. If they don't do a good job, then speak with your vote next time. I do think it's sad that there's a large population that doesn't vote. I know a lot of people think that their vote doesn't count, but if everybody who didn't vote voted, collectively all of those votes are going to count. Especially if you've got like one particular demographic that might all vote the same way. You know, if they all get out and vote, could potentially shift something in one direction or the other. Let's get a little touch up here. I should say that I did, it was a little bit before I took my shower to where I shaved, so my face was starting to dry out, so I did use some CBL pre-shave oil right before I started up the camera. Get some of the whiskers softened up, get my face going, get it ready beforehand, and really enjoy that. So that's the shave portion of today's video. I'm going to clean up real quick. And of course, we are going in for the witch hazel. This time, this is a little bit of witch hazel that I spiked with some, a little bit of Superior 70 Bay rum and a little bit of citrical lime. So a slight lime bay rum scent to the witch hazel. And then for my American fragrance, I am using some vintage skin bracer, which this says distributed by Menon, Morristown, New Jersey. Skin bracer is one of my favorite scents. It's a little bit of warm. It's got some vanilla notes in it, but it's got some menthol. It's got some cooling. It's kind of a fougere type scent. That and Brute are two of my favorites, and I love the scent of Skin Bracer and Brute mixed. It's a really good mix. It smells sort of like High Karate, which was a good scent from back in the day also. So that's my shave. I hope you all have a fun and enjoyable and safe 4th of July Independence Day celebration. For those of you watching this video that aren't in the United States, you're in another country, you know, if you got friends in the United States, raise a drink for them and do whatever it is that you do in your country to celebrate, whether it's today or another day. But you know, if you got friends that are Americans, raise a glass, have a drink for them, and We appreciate it. So we will see you guys on the forums. I'm Spider, and later. Bye.